Yes, indeed. And I'm just sitting up out here, man. Well, I realize that's right. The day is. I don't celebrate no holidays and like that. You know, oh, yeah. I hate they still got that water there. You know what I'm saying? Got this. Yeah. I'm trying to find a wet, so not a wet spot. My bad. Listen at me, man. You know I'm all over the place. A dry spot. Yeah. Go in a dry spot. I used to come back here and do video. My mom is inside, man. Yeah, she's still in it. You know, man, I miss my mom from being up and being able to walk and talk and stuff like this. It's been hard, man. Coming up, it's going to be 2 years in September, and getting it in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's been tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't, man. Look, I wouldn't want none of my people to go through. I wouldn't wish that on nobody, no one, man. Oh my goodness, it is so overwhelming when you have to just look at your family members go through a hard something hard like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak, you can't walk, you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just catching a breeze, just thinking about it. I said, I yesterday, I do it all the time. I'm just literally just say I'm asking God for answers. Like even if he do, if like the Most High, he blessed my mother to make a full recovery or whatever. I'm just gonna just question and say, I still want you to explain to me what is the purpose of this and why did it happen like this? You know what I'm saying? Why did it happen like this? It's just beyond, just a lot beyond my understanding. I went through many days of tears, man, and it's my other brothers and sisters. They in pain about it too. Sometimes you be so overwhelmed with pain. Sometimes you hate this. A lot of people just hate to see their family members in a situation like that. Yeah, I have my moments. I have my days and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I have my moments. I have my days where you pretty much question things, stuff like that sometimes. But I get through it. It's just the way it is. It'll be sometimes you just have your moments. You have them dark moments at times. You know what I'm saying? But in spite of the dark moments, I get through it. I'm okay. Yeah. Just, you know, just taking a breathe and just pausing to giving yourself a break and just sometimes, you know, it can get pretty exhausting sometimes. But the only thing that you need is God, man. If you ain't got God, man, you ain't gonna make it through that struggle. Yeah, yeah. She come in spite of it all. You know, it's a slow recovery and everything. It's a real slow recovery. And sometimes it's most of the times it's hard to tell sometimes, but sometimes it look like I can see it situation going in and out. Sometimes like I see, you know what I'm saying? She one thing I can say, our mother, she very goddamn alert. That's one thing I can say that this her second, actually her second stroke. The first stroke, she just had a limp, but she was still able to handle business. She was talking to everybody and she was just getting it in, you know. But the second one, oh my goodness, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to talk to my mom all the time. Like she used to tell me, keep negative people out your life. Don't be, you know, like, you know, certain people, you know, um, with that phone shit. It's just it ain't no good sometimes. Sometimes for certain people, yeah, certain people just ain't good. I'm gonna keep it real. Certain people it ain't good to be talking to them because sometimes certain people can put negative energy into your spirit, and that shit can make you go into, um, you know what I'm saying? That shit can make you really, you know, mess you up too. That's why you gotta be careful who you who you actually talking with and who you dealing with, man. You got to, man. I'm telling you. Because if you don't look out for your health, there ain't nobody else gonna look out for you. If you don't know, you dead and gone. I can be crippled and can't move and can't talk. But you gonna remember your mother said them words. And we be sitting back like, yeah, right. Like, no, you don't want to have no friend. You know, being just in a different time period, just not seeing. It's like you in love with somebody, but they ain't in love with you, and you can't really see the dark side of them. All you see is you in love with this person, and they trying to tell you about this person. You think they don't want you to like have fun and date the person, but no, they just be trying to protect you because your mother and your father, you look and see something that you can't even see. You know what I'm saying? So like certain people used to hit my mom up on the phone. My mom was very down to earth too. She very down to earth. She loves people and stuff like that. And I said, Mama, look, I ain't trying to be disrespectful to you or nothing like that, but I don't feel good about certain people that you. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, because I don't want people to be saying that I'm trying to control a conversation and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you know, it just got to a point to where it was a problem. Yeah, all you trying to do is control the conversation. I said, okay, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stay out of it. You know, because I ain't want nobody to feel like I was. But I guess I was. You know what I'm saying? You just try to protect your 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 family member, your parents, or whatever from negative people. You know. So uh, this ended up taking place, and I knew why it happened like that. I say, shit, damn. You know what I'm saying? I say, all those people, man, you think they're gonna come and put water in before you and all that? Hell no, man. You down and you ain't got you lose your health, you get fucked up and your health is bad. Shit, you wait on somebody to take your ass up die. They stick you in a nursing home some damn well. Keeping it real, man. Yeah. hmm Yeah, man. When you in a situation like that, man, the truth of the matter is, I'm just keeping it real. People don't want to be bothered with you, man. Before they be bothered with you, they turn around and take and stick you in a nursing home. People that don't care. But little do they know they're gonna reap what they sow. Whatever. My mom used to always just tell me like this, and I respect my mama always to this day. She would always say, the energy that you put out, she said, don't give that you can't take. Whatever you put out in the universe, that's what your ass gonna get. That's what you gonna get. That's what she would always tell me. And I'd be, damn, that shit is real what she say, boy. I tell you, man. One thing about a parents or a father and a mother, when they say something about somebody, you better be running when they say it. If you, oh shit, I'm saying it from experience. Your mother and father say some shit, boy, and say something ain't right, you better be putting your walking shoes on. If you don't, you gonna want that. What's that old saying? Warning gonna come before destruction. Shit. That's why I don't, man. I don't really have friends. I don't need them. Ain't nothing but trouble. Better hold to yourself. Let me. Mm, all right, let me go in here and make sure she good. I don't look like she good. I'll come back and talk with y'all later.